This is the THV Garden Party with Tasha Carlock.
Welcome to THV's Garden Party. I'm Tasha Carlock. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. We have Gary Holt and Steve Abbott with Gary Holt and Associates joining us. And Gary Holt and Associates, they come by once a month and we discuss the topics for the Great Hang-Up on Text and Drive. And they're helping us be more aware of it and to help prevent text and drive. I know this is Friday, it's at the end of the week, but this is actually National Teen Safety Drivers Week. I think I said that right. Gary, would you tell us a little bit more what that is?
In October of 2007, two congressmen from Pennsylvania, one Democrat, one Republican, passed it because they were upset with the fatality rate, which was 217. What's really upsetting is Arkansas, even though we're a small state, we have twice the national average of teen fatalities.
Whoa.
So it's something we really need to look at.
Definitely. We definitely need to pay attention to that. Now, with Arkansas, what type of involvement have we done to, as far as with this event? What has Arkansas done to get involved?
Well, the governor had a press conference on Monday to announce it. And education, you can pass all the laws. We have a graduated driver's license system now. Steve can tell you about it, it's different. But education is everything. You can pass all the laws you want to and people ignore them if they're not educated.
Right. Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Well, the one thing that we're talking about is this graduated driver's license program, which was enacted in 2009. And essentially it starts when you're between the ages of 14 and 16. You have to have a licensed driver aged 21 and older with you at all times.
Right.
Now once you're 16, that changes a little bit. You just have to have an adult with you for the first 6 months, but then after that you can only have one person who's not related to you in the car. Obviously, to reduce the number of distractions in the vehicle. You can't drive between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. And so those are the types of things. And once you turn 18, you have a regular driver's license. And obviously, because of the inexperience that these young people have, on top of all these new distractions, it's just a recipe for disaster.
Absolutely. And it's something that just really cannot be ignored. I know the state of Arkansas, the teens, it's like the #1 fatality for motor vehicles with teens. And actually, I will even say teens and young adults because the age range from 15 to 24.
I can tell you that the hardest thing I do as a lawyer is sit across the desk from parents who have lost a child. It's just heartbreaking, and it's really a problem here in Arkansas.
Right, and then, you know, it even goes further than that because it's something that we can help avoid.
Absolutely.
By stop texting and driving. And see, this started back in 2007, so now we have even more technology with the text, which is huge.
New cars, they seem to have more and more distractions, and it's really a problem.
Right, absolutely. Well, if you could leave us with anything or some type of advice to help us to become more aware, what would that be?
Education. We should have more events like Channel 11's doing, Hang Up and Drive. We should have more and just keep preaching to these teens who still think they're bulletproof.
Right.
That it's a bad problem.
Right. How about you? Would you like?
Encourage parents to also spend more time behind the wheel with their children. Just because they have they're 16, they have their license, parents still should be there with them to educate them, to be on the road with them, to show them what to do and not do. And I think that would go a long way.
Definitely. So parents, please make sure that we continue to encourage our children and even be an example for our children, as you know, because sometimes parents, they text and drive, and so, you know, it passes on to the children. So, you know, being a good example for your child would be another thing. Now, I know we had some different events actually going on in Arkansas to help promote this, and that was with Mark Pryor. And so everybody, just please make sure you're aware. This is very serious. Thank you, Gary Holt and Associates, for being concerned and helping us to become more aware. You all, please don't text and drive. Thanks for being with us today.